Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Before we begin, please introduce our group from English Lesson Plan Class D, Group 2, which consists of Sabrina Zufati Azahra with student ID number A3202100011, and then Dia Fajar Rahmawati with student ID number A3202100016, and then the last Ardana Angga Pratama with student ID number A3202000008. Here, we would like to present the result of our mind map on social-emotional learning. Previously, what is social-emotional learning? Social-emotional learning, or SEL, is a process that helps individuals, especially children and adolescents, to develop the ability to understand and manage their emotions, build healthy relationships, and make responsible decisions. SEL includes 4 important aspects. Okay, let's start with the Puig framework, which consists of several important elements. There is 4 elements from the Puig framework. First, problem. We need to identify the problem or challenge at hand. This could be related to unruly emotions, difficulty in social interaction, or poor decision making. B. Alternative option in the Puig framework of social emotional learning, or SEL, refer to the different options that can be considered when facing a problem. And then C. Outcomes in the Puig framework of social emotional learning, or SEL, refer to the result or consequence of decision made after considering various options. And then the last is choice in the Puig framework of social emotional learning, or SEL, refers to the decisions made by individuals in certain situations, especially when facing problems or emotional challenges. And then the next, there is a stop exercise. One technique that can be used is the stop exercise. This technique teaches us to pause, reflect, and consider before acting. After the Puig framework in SEL, there is a resilience plan exercise with the 4 A's. What are they? And let's take a look. In the first stage, we think about the problems and challenges we face. In the second stage, we will identify supportive people. In the third stage, determine the strategies to be used in the situation, such as effective communication or stress management. And the last stage is to identify sagacity, to recognize and understand wisdom in social and emotional situations. Next, we will discuss about self-awareness in emotion management. There is mindfulness, or full awareness is an important aspect in SEL. It involves the stop technique. In mindfulness practice, we can use the stop technique, which includes the following steps. The first is pause. Take time to stop from the activity at hand. The second is take a deep breath. Focus on breathing to help calm the mind. The third is observe yourself. Notice the feelings and thoughts that arise without judgment. And then the last process as in continuing an activity by giving a good response. Then, under mindfulness, there are several stages in managing emotion with focus, namely stopping practice, breathing with full awareness, and conscious movement practice. And then lastly, we will discuss about social awareness, the skills of empathy. In this section, there are several ways to practice empathy, namely, the first is individuals are able to recognize and understand the emotion felt by others, either through facial expressions, body language, or tone or voice. And then The second, think before speaking and acting. The third is always believe that all people are not the same. And then the last, number 4, is after understanding the situation of others, empathizing skills allow individuals to provide appropriate support, be it through words of encouragement, advice, or simple presence. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for watching and don't forget to apply SEL skills in your daily life. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.